We've already rescued a lot of horses this month, but we had the opportunity to rescue 12 more. So we put out a fundraiser, people donated, and we said yes. So they're here.
It is the almost live assessment from the buyout and the intake, and we're super excited. These 12 precious lives were saved.
Our team has been very, very busy this month. It almost seems like every other week or so we're doing a buyout and rescuing horses, but that's what it's all about. Rescuing these horses, getting them safe, and really excited to get through these guys. It's much easier for our team not to have like 50 horses to do in a day, is bringing them in smaller groups, but we can only do that through support.
We're going to get going here really quick. We're not doing live. We're doing an almost live again because, well, it was disastrous last time. The internet kept spazzing out on us. The video kept freezing. It was horrible. So,
hope you enjoy this intake process. We do not have a vet on site today. We have access to veterinarians, but while we're in this transition of hiring a new vet, that kind of leaves us hanging, but they all look pretty stable, and I think that we'll be able to get them what they need, and then that we will have a veterinarian coming out on Monday and Tuesday. So they'll be checked out by a veterinarian, but today we're relying on our expertise and knowledge from over 2 decades of experience. So let's get busy.
Almost live, get it edited for you guys, get it out same day. But we're so excited that thanks to your support, we were able to save these precious, precious lives behind me right now. So let's get going.
Sydney's giving them carrots. They all seem pretty happy. Some we're concerned about, but look at them. They're all just like, can I have a carrot too? You want a carrot? Yes, you do. Your little snotty nose. Really old, so that's good. Aww.
I understand that you want carrots, but you've had a lot already. Your friends need some.
Hackney?
Did. Dropped it. Here you go. You want one? Oh, no. You don't want it? What about now? I'll throw it over here.
Did you want it?
No. Take one from me, but it's getting closer.
The gray, I saw her teeth and she looked like she's not 3 yet, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's
Grays
a
are
nice,
pretty
she's a nice
popular.
looking horse.
You know, there's some that are pretty rough that we got to save, but there's a few that are looking really promising. The little ponies are the cutest things ever, and it's a good day for it, so. Hey. Do you want to get one finally? Let your friend have some. There you go.
Whenever you're ready. We're about to start our intake process. Now we don't have a veterinarian. The mule has a bad leg. Here you go. Come on, baby.
Pony just bit me.
The pony bit you?
Yeah.
Which one?
That little cute one. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
So I'm taking photos. Other side.
Yeah, it meant to bite its friend and my hand was in the way. It grabbed my hand.
So he wasn't being mean.
No.
So the left hind leg is majorly messed up. The front legs look fine to me. And probably about 18 years old. Peyton, can we get a halter and lead? It's your poor little leg. You're trying to be good,
Yeah.
but that leg is definitely concerning.
33, B26 to 33. Yeah, through the buyout.
You're okay. Don't run me over. It's not that serious. I'll just do this. You're okay. And
I'm just getting a knife in here.
What are you doing, Cindy?
I'm trying to cut this halter off.
It's okay, it's been on there so long. You're all right.
Good job. I'm gonna put the weapon away ASAP.
You're being such a good little mule. You're being such a good mule. The mule is getting sedated. He does not like shots. You're all right. Oh, did he try to kick you?
Yeah.
It felt like it.
Hey, no button. Probably just.
We have to look at its leg. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. You're okay. Good baby. Good baby. You're okay. Here you go.
You're doing good.
You got this.
Doing good.
You got this. You're all right. Good mule. I'm just rubbing here to try to stimulate it where it's not paying attention to what she's doing. Yes, diversion. You're getting a nice jaw massage. Isn't that nice? No?
It's going to be like the last Thursday.
If she does swing, watch her, because she's going to try and kick you.
He.
Or he.
Oh, he's peeing. Wow. I've never seen a horse or a mule or anything pee while it's getting shots. All right.
What's going on there?
All right, there you go. So now it's going to go get x-rays, and we'll be sending those off to the vet to figure out what's going on. The veterinarians that will be here next week can review them as well. So I am going to go out and get another horse or pony or whoever I think is most critical looking, which I already have one in mind. All right, let's get another horse. And there is one down here that seemed pretty miserable. There's one with a really swayed back, which I'm worried about. But then there's one that just wasn't eating and standing in the corner when we first got here. So when you see a horse eating and the hay is kind of falling out like that, you're going to know the horse is going to have really bad teeth problems and they're not able to chew their food properly. That's why they're trying to chew it and it's falling out like this. So a horse can literally starve in a green pasture when they have bad teeth because they don't have a way of eating it. Oh, baby. You're all right. You're all right. Let's take you in there where you can get some pictures. Something I'm noticing right off the bat is the horse's feet are pretty good in the front. So it looks like this horse has had good hoof care. But kind of the way it's rubbing, it's hurting. I feel like a hard mass on this side. That could all be, we'll have to take an x-ray, but that feels like, and the horse is letting me know, like, hey, this is an issue. See how he's tilting his head, flaring his nostril right there. There is something major going on with this horse, and that's why it's having a hard time eating. And thank you for telling me. Horses can communicate through body language very easily with you. So as soon as I held this horse, I was like, oh, this horse has got something wrong here. And he almost pushed into my hand like it's right here. This is the problem. I see the problem. We're going to get you some help, okay? Side of his face, he was like, oh. And you see like almost starting like to relax a little bit. Like finally somebody's realizing that something's majorly wrong with the side of my face. Make it so hard to eat, huh? All right, let's get your pictures done. Yeah, it's okay. You can see these eyes, how they're starting to soften up. Even the scoop and everything coming out of them is like, he's finally, or she is like, oh, somebody cares. It's okay. We're going to get you help. Come on. Come on. We got this. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Here we go. Yeah, let's get you some help. You need help. Oh, your poor jaw. It's a good boy. There you go. Get some pictures of you in here. You're so pretty. Don't want you to be discomfort, huh? You want to be comfortable. The mule, unfortunately, we evaluated its leg. We've seen this before when they're broken down like that the last act of kindness is truly the kindest option. We are an open admission shelter. We rescue horses regardless of their condition. Even if they're horses that are broken down and are suffering, we firmly believe that it's better for us to rescue them, give them the last act of kindness, and relieve that suffering than just turn a blind eye to them. And because we've seen a very similar injury and time again, and we know what the veterinarian outcome has always been on that, we didn't want to prolong the mule's suffering. So we did give the mule the last act of kindness. We're on to this horse. It's kind of interesting. Its feet are trimmed. Its tail has been trimmed, it looks like to me. Definitely loves people, and most likely somebody just is like, oh, the horse is too old, it has these problems, I'll give it away on Craigslist. When you do that, kill buyers take these horses. They take them to auction. This horse has been in an auction. They do horrible things, and then they end up they could be used for trafficking humans, drugs, they can be shipped to slaughter. Keep your horses at home where they're safe with you, and if you can't be responsible, work with your vet and make the right decision for your horse, and give that horse the last act of kindness on a good day. Don't expect somebody else to take your old horse. Like, this is such a sweet horse. Somebody really cared at one point, and they walked away from their responsibilities. And we can be very, very thankful that we were able to rescue this horse and intercept it. But this is the reality of what happens to old horses when people are like, oh, somebody else will give it a good home. It's getting older. No, you are the best person for your horse. Was there anything on its jaw line that?
It looks roughened to me, all in there.
Is it that side? So I wonder if this is like a food impaction.
Yeah, because it looks like she's missing some teeth right here.
I'm gonna stick my hand up in there since I got gloves on and see if we can pull out any food. All right, come on, baby. What is going on in the side of your mouth? I'm gonna give it to Peyton. Okay. Yeah, Peyton, hold the tongue. Well, no, it needs to be on that side. Yeah, hold the tongue on this side. it feels like it's just a hard mass and
Yeah.
like that's not hay, that's swelling. So this section's all just really hardly swollen.
Yeah.
This horse is almost 30 years old. It's got a ton of swelling on the side of its face. It can't eat well. We know it's in pain. And so the last act of kindness is going to be the kindest option for this horse. We know we can't fix its teeth. We're not veterinarians, but
I did just send them to
she
Dr. Lydia.
sent them to Dr. Lydia, but we know from what we saw that it would be cruel to allow a horse to continue. And so this horse will receive the last act of kindness, so it's no longer suffering. And I wish the owner would have done that back when whoever the owner was that cared about this horse. So it didn't have to go through all the horrible things, but thankfully end up with us in the very end, so it could get that last act of kindness. I'm gonna get the next most critical horse. And the very beginning of
So what are we doing with this one?
the buyouts, we're trying to get the most critical horses first, and then we work our way to the better ones or the wild ones, usually at the very end. So this horse has a very swayed back.
Open up that big door, right?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
This horse is in really, really rough shape. We got a picture of this horse before we got it. It's in its late 20s, 30s, and you were so sweet too. We're gonna help you out too. It's the next most critical horse in the group, so we're gonna get photos and figure out what's going on, huh? Thank you, Peyton. And we'll see. This is a very old horse, and she's showing impatience, and her nostrils are kind of flared there, which could be that she's experiencing pain, but we're gonna get some x-rays on her to send to the vet, and back pain can be very, very severe. If you've ever had back pain yourself, horses have a very large back, and if they can't relieve that pain, they're just chronically living in pain. So we'll be seeing what we can figure out, and then, we have veterinarians in communication, so. Poor horse. I'm glad she's here.
Move right at the last second.
This poor girl, her x-rays are absolutely terrible. We can tell that she is in a lot of pain. So we are going to go ahead and give her the last act of kindness. We're just really grateful that she's here and that she's safe and that she was able to be intercepted. And I just wish we could give her a bright and happy future, but she's suffered years of neglect, and it's really, really sad what people do to animals. Please be responsible. That's a baby. It probably doesn't know how to lead, but one of the ponies would be a good option. But it might, you can try. I mean, it just might not know how to lead. Do you know how to lead? He's just a little baby. It acts like it knows what people are. He's a cute baby. Let's see. Just bring it all the way up to the top.
Wait, you're just going from one to the next?
All right, baby. It's such a cute baby. Look at it, it's a cute. Yes, you are adorable too. Yes, you just love people, huh? So skinny. These are good babies. So cute. We should get its weight, so we should lead it through. It's a little boy. I think I saw something. Great ground manners. There's like a testicle. There's probably, there would be 2 somewhere, but I can fill 1 for sure. This is I just have a pony halter and lead, but I'll go get a horse one. I thought we just didn't have a pony one, but Peyton got the full-size horse one, so I assumed that we didn't have any pony ones, but that's a pony one. So I'm gonna get a horse one now to get the roan. So this is the next most critical horse. Little baby that we got in there, it's gonna be fine, I think. Its legs are a little crooked, but that's like, we might be able to help it with nutrition or whatever. But this roan seems to not be feeling very good. We're gonna try to get it out next. Hello, beautiful, handsome man. Can I see you? Hello. Hi. You're so pretty. Can we get some help? Oh, you're so good.
Really good.
Sadly, horses' color does improve their lives tremendously. Come on, let me step inside. Uh-oh. He's like, I want to play with the rope.
Do you have an idea on age?
He looks at least 25 years old. I think it's interesting. I saw recently the Guinness World Record, they did like the oldest horse alive is 37 years old, which is registered, so you actually know. And that horse had an amazing, amazing owner, kept it all the horse's life. Absolutely lovely. But I know we've had a horse surrendered for humane euthanasia that was 44 years old, registered quarter horse, matched its papers, its very old quarter horse papers. And then you have horses that are in the slaughter pipeline. Nobody knows how old they are. I think there's a lot of horses out there that are quite old that nobody knows really how old they are. But we'll see how this horse's evaluation goes. He seems like he's a little concerned about his teeth being touched, but it would be really great if we could rehab him. But we'll see. We don't want to have any horse suffering. We're not going to be like, oh, this is a good rehab story. The horse is suffering. We're just going to keep it going. If they're suffering, we need to do the right thing for them. But he's a very sweet boy. Has good manners. As if, like, it's okay. It would be nice to see what a month of feed does. And if, like, Dr. Didi wanted to do a float, this might be, depending on what the x-rays show, might be a nice one. I think I'd also take x-rays of its front carpus just to make sure that there's no arthritis. They look a little puffy. If you look here, this horse is a roan, so it's very pretty, but I have a sneaking suspicion that that is a brand. This seems like a ranch-type gelding, so we're going to shave it down to see if we have a brand hidden under here, because I think we do. And this sometimes can help us find the identity of a horse. If we can, and Mustangs, it's easy to find out like their age and everything, but definitely something there. Just keeps going. It's like a pitchfork.
Cactus in?
There's a K. A cactus.
That looks
It's
like a cactus.
A cactus with an N. I think that's supposed to be a cactus. That's cool. I've never seen a cactus. Doesn't that look like a cactus?
It is, yeah.
Cactus in.
It's pretty.
You got a cactus brand.
Who's going to Google it?
I mean, there's not a lot of cactus brands out there, so that's cool. Who's next? Are you next? Are you the next one? You are so sweet. Yes, you are. And look how cute you are. It's adorable. Hackney ponies are very like refined like that, but that one's really small. All right. So the feet are really overgrown, but we should be able to fix that, hopefully. How old are you? Oh, you're kind of old, but not terribly old. Okay, let's go. You're so cute. With hooves like this, you don't know if they were in a really small pen, not getting hoof care, and they just grew out really long, and then there wouldn't be any rotation, but it's not limping, so that's good. Okay, let's see your face. All right, come over this way. Get a picture of your face. This little pony's had some chronic diarrhea for a while, which could be just because it's had bad food. It looks like it's moving pretty well. Maybe this left hind leg, there might be something going on with its left hind leg, but not bad. Come on. You're so cute. It walks like it's used to having big flipper feet too. So somebody recently chopped off probably a couple inches off of its feet. So this is a miniature horse, but technically this miniature horse is a paint. And paints have white markings on their bodies. So he's kind of a secret paint because he's got a little bit right here. Come on. And then he's got some white hair here, and here's the rest of his paint. So he is a paint miniature horse, even though you can't really tell. Just looks like a highlight in your mane, huh? Bone on bone.
Wishful thinking.
But
He was too pretty.
there's a reason he ended up in the slaughter pipeline.
That's what I just said.
And a lot of times, like when horses, especially horses that look like this, when we get them in the rescue, I'm like, there's something really going to be wrong. So with the kissing spine, when he was working cattle or whatnot, because he's got a ranch brand and stuff, he could have started bucking because he was in pain. And then they're like, oh, we don't want him. And then they bounce around. So that's really sad, but we want to do the very best for every horse, regardless of their condition. I used to work at a vet clinic, and people would bring in their older horses that were fat and healthy and fine. And it was before winter, and they're like, I'm not going to put my horse through another hard winter. And we would praise those owners and thank them so much for being responsible. And that's one thing I always try to remember here at the organization. When we have a horse come in, just because it's here at the organization, we have to do what's right for that horse, as if we were that owner that cared and loved about that horse and didn't want its suffering to be prolonged for one of those responsible vet clinic customers that would come in with their horses. So that's kind of always a motto I go by as I go back to the days when I worked at a vet clinic and was like, if this horse was there, would I be thankful that the owner was making that right decision? I'm sure whoever was like bred this thing was like, well, like that's all the paint that it got, like right there. It's like a big hawk just flew over and whoop.
And I'm sorry, what
The rest
age
of
did
it,
you-
I think 20.
20.
Yeah. Still like he's a gated breed, and he's a boy. He did come up to me earlier, so I'm assuming he's still gonna say hi. Hello, buddy. Can I pet you? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, what is that camera? He looks so confused right now. That person is holding a strange thing. He's a good boy. basically he's standing kind of toed out. And I'm just really curious if he was a Tennessee walking, like big lick horse at one point in his life. He's about 7 maybe. He's not real old. I don't tie horses to post. I make it, if a horse is a puller, they can really do some damage. So I just try to make it where it's secure. Hey, buddy. Can I touch your tail? He's a good boy. All right, we're gonna wait till we're further evaluating, but wouldn't surprise me if he has a cut tail tendon and he might have been a big lick horse. His big lick horses, when they live in those stacks, they have a slightly different way of holding their feet. So if his tail tendon's cut, that would basically put everything together that he probably was. The heart murmur it's an organ that's failing. And so it's organ failure, and this pony's in the later stages of organ failure. And so that is not good at all. And then that's where you kind of have to say, do you say goodbye on a good day or a bad day? And yeah, we could wait and keep her here as like a resident until that bad day comes, but we don't know at what point she really starts suffering. So those are all things that we have to weigh out within our organization. And we have a commitment to the 5 freedoms, and part of those 5 freedoms are to live in peace and not be suffering. Close it behind him if he doesn't go. His tail tendon has not been cut. So I think he would be a gated cross breed.
Maybe what?
A cross gated horse, I think. Just the conformation looks gated to me, but his tail tendon's not cut. And he's like 7. His left,
Gelding?
yeah, front carpus looks a little swollen, so I might take an x-ray of that. But overall, fingers crossed. It's really sad with the heart murmur of that little other miniature horse, but that's kind of where it comes down to. If you go to an auction and you rescue a horse yourself and you don't have a rescue that can work with you, and just go into a situation like that knowing that it might look okay, but it could be under severe organ failure and things. So those are all things that you have to look at when you're doing rescue, and that's why it's really good to go to a rescue to adopt one that has already gone through all that, and you're getting a pony that you know what the medical stuff is. It's really hard, but there's often reasons why horses end up in the slaughter pipeline, and it's not because there was just too many horses. No, there's too many horse owners that aren't responsible. So that's what this comes down to. And this little pony is so stinking cute. Oh, look at you! He's so cute. Can I touch you? He's pretty scared. Either one of you. You want to come? Okay. All right. We got you. The what?
We used to have like a little poop carrier thing.
Oh, carrier?
Yeah.
Oh, poop carrier. Somebody probably took it.
Fling it in the pasture.
Just put it in a pile and there you go. You're skinny. This is probably like a Shetland pony, possibly a miniature horse. It kind of goes on the the side of the size difference, but it says reserve champion. I need to look that up. I doubt this is his halter, but you never know. He could be he, she.
What am I doing? You're okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. My mitten's scaring you? Do we want him to step or?
I'll see.
What I'm trying to figure out here is this pony has a halter on it that says reserve champion, and it's from a certain discipline or show here. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, something bad happened regardless. Either something happened bad to this pony and it got into the slaughter pipeline and it was the reserve champion. I think he's about 14 years old or so. Or the pony that was originally wearing this ended up in the slaughter pipeline with a trader, and they just stuck it on another one. So a reserve champion ended up in a bad situation, whether it's this pony or it's another pony. I was hoping the microchip scanner would, you know, if they were responsible and chip their ponies, we'd be like, hey, somehow this little pony ended up this. So it's really hard to know, but this halter was once a halter for a reserve champion. Now what happened to that champion, we don't know.
He's cute. Smart. He's pretty calm too. You figured most of them go in there and they're freaking out. You know, it's loud and everything echoes, and he just remained chill and let us pet on him and give him what he needed. And he's definitely going to make someone a great project horse and somebody can grow up with.
A Shetland pony, reserve grand champion of this class. But, I mean, he could be a Shetland pony. That one definitely looks like it could be a registered little Shetland pony. Like, there's something happened with that halter. That halter belonged to a reserve champion that somehow ended up in a bad place. But it's strange. Very strange.
Whenever I eat it, I get sick in my stomach.
Yeah, but it's so good. Are you finding the carrots or you don't like them? Here's...
Can't be mean.
Especially to the sweet little baby.
Yeah. Hello. Gotta wonder what this one's story is too.
I
Like,
know.
this is a nice looking horse. Yeah, this is definitely a good looking horse. She's got, I think. Yeah. Kind of some scars here, scar here, so like probably a saddle rubbing into her back. She could be another ranch type horse, but that's why she's here. String halt.
Explain a touch about string halt.
So string halt is basically a tendon contracts, holds, and then releases. We've done surgeries on them before, and it looks like there's a scar there, so it's possible the scar caused the... Yeah, look in your mouth. You do not like your mouth touch. Okay. A lot of times when they don't want their mouth touched like this, they have a lot of dental pain. But you should just kind of work with them and show them like, look, I'm not gonna hurt you. Her lips are so tight. You're all right, you're all right. Look, you're okay. You're okay. And sometimes people are just really mean to them, and it causes almost like a PTSD thing. Okay, thank you for letting me see your teeth. Yeah. So she looks like she's got, her top teeth are worn down, so it's hard to see what her bottom teeth are. What you got going on in there? I know. I know.
Really weird behavior.
You're all right.
If I show you my teeth, you
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're all right. It's very interesting. Typically horses don't open their mouths up, but like she might have a lot of tooth pain. She let me put the halter on just fine. So like I don't know if I was putting a bit on if she would like open her mouth up like that. I don't know why per se she was doing that, but she's trying to be a good girl. Come on.
Which it's always really nice when we take the x-ray and there aren't horrific teeth in there. He's pretty good.
He looks great. Nicole said that his teeth look good. He got all of his vaccines, and this weekend's going to be pretty weather, so he's going to get to play with all his buddies.
And if it's not hurting her and somebody's willing to look past that, but at the same time,
Yeah, take a look at it.
it's sporadic. It looks like she has an injury there that could have caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said there's new people.
You look so incredibly concerned. Are you concerned about life? This pony's gone through multiple auctions. It's okay. Are you a scared little pony?
This side doesn't look.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I know I look really scary. I don't have a mouth and I have bulgy eyeballs. Those glasses. You're okay.
Do with that.
Come on. You're adorable. You can smell me. I'm gonna smell like rubber.
What is that?
You're
That's what I don't know.
I kind of bend down. Horses kind of seem like they.
She said that her lip.
They-
Probably part of that. It's probably
They're
that
more
mouth
interested in
pulled
connecting
forward.
with you if you bend down.
Okay, that's all. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just was like, oh, that's probably.
No. Okay. Not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt you. You're all right. So she reached out to connect with me. And then when she did, I backed off of her. So she realized I'm not trying to put a ton of pressure on her. So hopefully she'll let me connect with her. Come on. You're all right. Come on. Cute boy. You're so cute. Come on. You're all right. I'm sure people have been very mean to you. You're okay. We are rescuing horses out of the slaughter pipeline that test positive for diphtheria and other diseases. So until we get them tested and their lab results back, we do wear protective gear. And then the clothes that we wear, we change them and everything. We were wearing like protecting things over our clothes, but it was just a lot and we have to be able to do stuff safely. So come on, you're all right. I'm not gonna hurt you. Very concerned. about life. Probably, it's been through multiple auctions. It's got multiple auction things. She's wanting to connect, but she's intimidatedly scared at the same time. You're all right. So probably have to run her in, and then once she's in the chute, get pictures of her. So if you want to get that, make sure the gates are... You get to go that way. That's the way you get to go. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. You're so scared. Yeah, if you want to go over on that side. So I'm holding it's down low. Just grab it on that side. I got it on this side. There you go. Here we go. Good job. Yeah. Can you open this up and...
Yeah.
See if she... Come on. Yeah, she knows how to lead, so whenever you want her out.
And this is the one you said is called a Shetland pony?
This would be like a Shetland pony. Let's close it. It's a mare. So, that's pony teeth. So pony teeth are always rough. But I would think that is the baby tooth. These are the adults. So she'd be like 3, coming 4. Well, no wonder you're not well behaved and confused. All right. Anything you want to do with her in here, I'd recommend.
Okay.
No, handsome horse. How are you? Are you a good boy? Or a good girl? Can I touch you? You see if it's a girl or a boy. Just as it's moving. I think you are a girl. He's a good girl. Hold on. Can I touch you? You're right. You're okay. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. You're all right. You're all right. All right. I got you. Yeah, I do. Good girl. It's like this person smells like rubber. What's the deal? I know. We're weird, huh? You're trying to be good, huh? Surely you... Okay, that's good. That's good. He might not be very well educated. Can I look in your mouth? You're coming 2 years old. He's a good little horse. Come on. Good girl. Good girl.
Pretty good sized horse for a less than 2.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. She's a good girl. I think she's had a few halter lessons at some point in her life, I think, but she's very confused. Good girl. Good girl, come on. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Let's keep moving. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. There you go.
I don't even know where I can't even really reach her. Huh?
You're right. I know. Weird human. Weird human. Just have to get a picture of her face. So we're gonna have to get the hair off to the side. Hold on. You're being very good.
Yeah.
Yay, she leads. She's definitely got that little high. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. All the way, come on. I think she would be fine, but she's barely leading, so it's probably better to do her in there.
She weighs 785.
This is the last horse. I don't know if she's gonna let me catch her. She's young, so we'll see. If not, we'll just run her in. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How are you? Can I touch you? No. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. There you go. You're all right. You're all right. Yeah. I can't touch you, huh? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. There you are. Okay, so you are coming 3. Coming 3. To be 3 this spring. Come on. You're a good girl. Come on. He's a very, very beautiful horse. Really glad we were able to get her out of the slaughter pipeline and give her a bright future. There we go. You're a good girl.
Huh? She's pretty. She's a big girl too. She's gonna be awesome. Someone's gonna be very lucky to have her. Good girl.
This is the last horse in this group. It's a really nice group. Sometimes it's just like we rescue so many old, broken down horses that we get at the end of the day, and there was like, how many have a future of adoption, and how many did we give the last act of kindness to? And in this group, there were horses that needed the last act of kindness, but there was a lot of young horses with really bright futures, like this mare behind us. She's our last horse, and she's almost 3 years old, very bright future ahead of her. She seems healthy. The horse right before her, just coming 2 years old, healthy. The little pony is so cute. Like, it's really young. So these are young animals that we're able to pull out of the slaughter pipeline, give them a bright future and a happy long future ahead of them. And that's always very exciting. So yeah, very, very busy. Great team. Everything went really, really smooth. I'm sure Nicole will have some things to say about as far as how today went, but I'm really happy with the horses that we were able to save out of the slaughter pipeline, and the ones that we were able to give them a bright future. And for the ones that came to us that were suffering, that they're no longer going to be in chronic pain is always what I have to take to heart. So yeah, really happy with this group.
And like they say, that's a wrap. 12 horses rescued right out of the slaughter pipeline, brought to Plus Humane Society, given the care, the love, the compassion, the fresh food, the water, what they needed, they got today. There's some beautiful horses in this group, like Tanya was just talking about, young ones, healthy ones, horses that'll go on to find amazing homes. And that is only because you donated. If you didn't, somebody just like you donated. It takes a lot of money to rescue, shelter, and protect horses out of the slaughter pipeline, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for your support, and I hope that you enjoyed this Almost Live, and thank you so much for watching.